那么今天其实还有另一个消息带给开拓者，话不多说，导播切下屏幕。
Hey guys, Lily here. Among the things that were announced in the version 3.0 special program, one of the highlights is March 7th's skin. We've seen this outfit before, ages ago in fact, and many of us wondered if it would ever become a skin in Honkai Star Rail. But patch after patch, Hoyoverse stayed silent until they introduced the path switch system for March 7th, which included a change in her outfit. At the time, I thought, okay, maybe skins don't exist in Honkai Star Rail, and this outfit will just be tied to her future paths. I'm okay with it, actually. I thought path switch system that changes the character's outfit is a cool idea too. However, the photography event brought the outfit back, and the special program confirmed it'll be available for free in the next update. That's fantastic. Except for one problem. This outfit is for Preservation March 7th. Ever since the announcement, I've been debating whether to say anything about this outfit or not. After all, it's free, and its main purpose is for collection. I was thinking everyone is going to be happy to have it in their account, so I don't see the urgency to bitch about it. So I decided to stay silent. However, I think now I have a reason to bring this up, as everybody is currently talking about the HP inflation in version 2.7 Memory of Chaos. You know my thought about the outfit? What's the fucking point? I love Preservation March 7th. I really do. She was my main sustain for a very long time, and I still use her whenever I'm bored with the Hunt version, but I'm probably the only person in the game that still plays Preservation March 7th in version 2.7. Most players didn't like her then, and now with Hunt March 7th available, I'm sure they all pretend the Preservation one doesn't exist. So why release an outfit for a character that nobody plays? The thing about Preservation March 7th is, she's lost relevancy in the endgame content. Don't be mistaken, she's still viable as a sustain, but the whole package is not relevant anymore with the ongoing trend in endgame content. The game currently encourages you to play sustains that offer something else, besides sustaining if you don't want to be constantly worried about DPS check. Like providing offensive buffs or dealing damage on their own, for example. Hoyoverse's decision to inflate the enemy's HP makes sustain needs to contribute to DPS to keep up. That's something Preservation March 7th doesn't have, as she's a pure sustain. If the 3-man in your party have enough DPS, you can bring Preservation March as sustain. I bring her to the latest MOC floor 12 and my team survives, although as you can see, the run is quite slow even with Acheron. But if they are lacking DPS, then you shouldn't bring her as your final team member. Just pick Lingshaw, Aventurine, or Gallagher instead. I'm not a fan of HP inflation. I do think it is necessary to some degree, but if it's too much, it's not a good thing. Increasing the enemy's HP should be treated as a way to protect them from getting one-shot by players. Hoyoverse can release a boss with cool mechanics, but if they get one shot, it's pointless, right? So to prevent that, the HP needs to be increased, just enough to avoid the one-shot scenario and make the mechanics matter. That, in my opinion, is the healthy HP inflation. However, if you increase the HP so much to the point of full rotation with action value manipulation doesn't even bring it down to 50%, I'll call that bullshit. Action value manipulation is the ultimate technique in this game. If somebody can perform it, they shouldn't be punished by drawn-out fights due to the lack of damage output. I've said it many times in the past. Turn-based game is about solving puzzles, and that puzzle consists of 2 parts. The puzzle on your team, which is your team synergy, and the puzzle on the enemies, which is the mechanics. Lately, it feels like only the first puzzle matters, while the second is being overshadowed by HP inflation. Don't you think that's concerning? I think I speak for everybody when I say HP inflation isn't fun. It's a lazy design choice. If you want to make the content more challenging, do it through introducing new mechanics, not by arbitrarily inflating HP. Many players will struggle in these fights, not because they lack understanding of the game mechanic, but simply because their gear isn't up to par. Hoyoverse seem to be aware of this situation. That's why they've prepared a solution. The new relic crafting system is designed to reduce the disparity in gear quality between players, allowing everyone to finally achieve the stats they've been dreaming of. It sounds good, but I don't think it will change anything beyond that. Think about it. With this system in place, Hoyoverse might feel justified in being more aggressive with the power creep, as they assume that gear is no longer a barrier for players. When they release Character X, they might think, everyone can now achieve this character's maximum potential. As a result, that character's strength become the basis to determine the content difficulty at the time. This will likely lead to even more aggressive HP inflation and an even greater shift away from the puzzle-solving aspect of the game. To me, that's deeply concerning,